That's the wicket. One's trying to make room, played over extra. He's missed that completely. Simon, that star 21 deliveries that he's faced, probably look to bat as deep as possible. Allow the others to then use that long handles, express themselves whenever they get an opportunity. Pakistan would probably look at stages of the game, say, take it up to 15, should be a wide again. That's the 6th wide today from the up-arm bowlers. That probably would help them if the part is replacing Azam Khan. The end of the over. It's 67 for 3 after. आया है एक नया खिलाड़ी जिन्हें दूसरी फ्लेक्सी जो वे सबसे जिन्हें सुपर लॉक बैक में बेहतर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल स्टील इमल्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार। डायमंड पेंट, पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 पेंट। Pakistan asked to bat first, 67 for 3. Got 12 overs in hand. Time is still out there, open the innings with Haris, 22 or 21 for him.
चलो यार, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। उम्मीद है सब खैरियत से होंगे। चले शुरू करते हैं आज का। चलो यार, जो है बताओ, अपना नाम बताओ, मैसेज करो।
The umpire's room, you've got the TV umpire Akbar Ali and of course the match referee Amin Talwar right in front. Getting engaged there.
चलो यार, वॉच करो, आगे पीछे सेंड करो अपने दोस्तों को। I need subscribers. I need watch time. Hurry up guys, hurry up.
Extracted 17.
बोले हमारे बार शेयर यार, शेयर करो। इद्रिस खान गेमिंग, शेयर करो ना यार, शेयर करो। शाबाश। क्या सेंड करें? मेहरबानी कर, कुछ सेंड न कर आगे पीछे, इसको शेयर कर। चलो भाई इद्रिस हो, शेरत शाबाश। जल्दी तेज ना। रकम किस तरह ये लाइव व्यू ठीक है? ऐसे ही चल रहा है ना? रकम है लाइव सही में, कैमरा सही बोले मैं।
International panel from Afghanistan, that's Mr. Shinwari.
अजी साहब बस कर, मेहरबानी कर। हॉन्ट स्टार्ट किया है।
First umpire from Afghanistan to officiate in the test match. लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड, ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग, ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार। न्यू लिप्टन, पहले से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग। कितने चाहिए बॉस? सब दे दो, सर्विस है, छट से बिकता है। पाकिस्तान का सबसे ज्यादा बिकने वाला मोटरसाइकिल का है। ग्रुप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी?
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
ओए वीडियो किस तरह आ रहा है? इसका वीडियो ठीक आ रहा है? नॉट क्लियर वीडियो प्लीज। अला
They will be a touch cautious until you see Rashid will be in operation. Mujib is done with his 3 overs, 1 for 20. Again those risks again.
चलो एक चौका चला गया.
Play it so late. Simon, you get another boundary. Just a little bit of width and it was enough. For Simon, he's very good square of the wicket. Just waits and waits and waits, even though it's the arm ball and it's angled back into
Okay.
him. It's enough space to be able to maneuver.
बॉल कैसा है? ठीक नहीं है तो बताओ मुझे. 76 पे 3 इफ्तिखार, 3 पे 5 सेम, 29 पे 26, 6 4 3 सिक्सेस.
Trying to fire that one into the pads. The pace will take it to the boundary.
अभी कैसा है व्यू? अभी कैसा है?
Yes. Some battle
स्क्रीन अभी ठीक है?
was in it. Back to back boundaries. Just a slight deflection with the line wrong.
मुझे बताओ अभी ठीक है?
Mohammad Nabi, outfield's quick. Ramanullah Gurbas not happy with that line. Oh,
ठीक है यार, गुड.
mix up.
जूम करो. ओए मेहरबानी करे से जूम करा.
Wanted the single initially, sent back.
अरे जूम आज सही नहीं आसिया. जूम सही नहीं आसिया. ओके. ये ले. अब ठीक है. अब ठीक है. बस करो आगे शेयर करना मेहरबानी करना. इदरीस शेयर कर. ओके बस क्या बस करूं? अले गया ए6 छक्का. 10 ओवर पे 87 स्कोर, 3 आउट. 83. इदरीस ओके चल ठीक है. और रुपया थी लड़ाओ रे.
डेटॉल सोप का जर्म रेपेलेंट प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम से और एक यही वो हिफाजत. वेदर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सटीरियर इमल्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार. डायमंड पेंट, पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 पेंट. आया है एक नया खिलाड़ी जिलेट ब्लू 3 फ्लेक्सी जो दे सबसे आरामदेह शेड पूरे 7 शेड्स का. जिलेट ब्लू 3 फ्लेक्सी अब सुपर लॉक पैक में.
ये क्या आ गया मेहरबानी कर
आपके लिए बेशुमार बीमारियों का बेहतरीन इलाज मुमकिन बना रहे
ओके कर दिया है शेयर ग्रुप में गुड टुडे मैच इज वेरी डेंजर यस दैट्स राइट
सबसे आरामदेह शेड पूरे 7 शेड्स का जिनेट ब्लू 3 फ्लेक्सी अब सुपर लॉक पैक में एंड देन द बामियान द यस वैली
ये बामियान है देखो ये कैसा खूबसूरत जगह देख बामियान माश बामियान गुड नरक में yaxshi joy have a look this is बामियान in Afghanistan city Afghan
where in the hot seat I've got Amritsar with me.
आ गया है
Fantastic run. He's at 100.
आ गया हसन राशिद खान आ गया ए तेरी
The control he has with the ball as a wrist spinner is remarkable. He's always challenging the batsman. Always. He's always plotting a demise of a batsman.
क्यों डेंजर मोगे तो समझ ही नहीं आ रही क्या समझ नहीं आ रहा तुझे वही
Works away for a single up. I think that's the quandary that opposition batters get into when they're facing Rashid Khan. Do they attack and run the risk of losing a wicket to it?
सेम अयूब अच्छा जा रहा है 35 स्कोर उसने मारा है अच्छा
The scoreboard ticking. So that is the way to go against Rashid Khan. Just nudge the ball into the gaps and make them frustrated.
ओए
That's in the air.
आ बच्चा एक्शन है मार तो मारसी ना
In this innings.
मार दी पर थिंक कमर मत होना
The gifts came early and Saim Ayub was
मां तेरी
and he put it away inside. Take another look at this. It's a
फुल टॉस
It had
full
hit
toss.
written all over it. Saim Ayub obliged
फुल टॉस I think कम वायर होना है
catching practice for some of the spectators.
और सेन
Probably slipped out of his hands. He was mentioning that he tried to flip up. Couldn't land it. That's a good comeback. And Rashid Khan after conceding a 6. See, that's where he sells. He knows when to give away a single to a threatening batsman. And he likes to attack the batsman who looks vulnerable. And that's where he makes difference. For any aspiring bowler, they need to know and learn how to give away a single at will and then attack the other batsman. He came in with the wrong gun to Iftikhar, but he's worked it away for an easy single. It's got Sam back on strike. But Rashid Khan finally getting hit for a boundary or a 6. Well, let's call it a boundary there. But, clearing the ropes, but it was a 6. After 107 balls in T20 eyes. Talk about a record for a wrist spinner to have that kind of control on where to land the ball. Just very
चलो यार मारो है मुकाओ है
expensive over.
इंशाल्लाह विन ओए किधर गया मैसेज रुक मैं अच्छा इंशाल्लाह विन अगेन मैच टुनाइट अफगानिस्तान अगेन मैच टुनाइट अफगानिस्तान यस इंशाल्लाह लेट्स होप फॉर द बेस्ट गुड मुझे मैच नहीं पसंद इदरीस भाई को ज़्यादा
Introducing the new
कल माँ पता भी लगे कि पहना होए
to go further now with more milk, cocoa and vitamins.
इदरीस हो इससे रोज सोएला वाला सेंड कर हबीब दादा में सेंड देता मैंने इनमें लाइव 300 सेंड दे रहा हूँ थी माँ
Deal Up Network T20I series
सेंड दे रहा हूँ थी रहा
and Saim Ayub has led the way.
हाँ
He has batted efficiently.
करीम जन्नत
A very impressive thing in this innings from Saim Ayub. He has moved his bat,
गैलां बुलना है
and
मित्तियों
that's why he looked elegant. And he
वेल
looked
पहली बार
once again.
गुड
for easy 2 runs.
चलो चलो चलो, वाह वाह, जी जी, वाह वाह।
Partnership growing for Pakistan through these 2 batters. Iftikhar and Saim Ayub.
मुकाओ यार,
57
मुकाओ,
so far
शाबाश।
in 24 deliveries. So this is something that Pakistan can build on. The second 50 of the
माँ
innings
चक्का चौका
which is
चाइना,
delivery, so quicker than the first 50
माँ
which came off
चक्का
40
चौका
parts.
चाइना।
And you have to remember, at 6 overs of power play in it as well.
ओ
What
शॉट,
from outside off. Look at the wrist work in that shot. That's what we
ऑफ
call
कोर्स,
maneuvering of the length.
वाह वाह, ऑफ कोर्स, खान गेमिंगो, Yes, yes, of course. Asghar bachche,
Is looking to go around the stumps. And to the left-handed batsman. Now it's Iftikhar on strike.
चल चल, इफ्तिखार आया।
Trying to prove Iftikhar Ahmed. He's got a chance today. I'm sure he'd like to make the most of it. 11 of 8, he's already struck one maximum. Not getting much room. Now that's the quality that
ओहो, 11 और 2 बॉलों पे 102 स्कोर। आज तो एवरेज है 177।
There's a much more improved cricketer in Jannat. Very effective with the ball and handy with the bat.
102 पे 3, 11 और 3 बॉल, सेम 46। दुकान के सारे बंदों सेंड किया, शुक्रिया।
But it's a different ballgame when he's bowling to the left-hander. His stop delivery is the one
103
that
पे
actually
3।
go away from the left-hander. That's why he's changed the angle. He's trying to come round the wicket just to cramp the left-hander for room, or maybe not give him too much width outside off.
आज फिर पता लगेगा ना। क्यों? कुछ नहीं हो यार, क्या बोलूं। ठीक है ये।
And if they can further this partnership, they'll have a chance.
पार्टनरशिप 40-28 बॉलों पे
Interesting stat coming up by a stat.
और 12 सेम 47। प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर कहता है 170, 185, 201, 217 तक जाने के इम्कानात हैं। शायद इससे ज़्यादा भी लग रहा है। ये तो बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है अभी तो।
It takes a lot of gumption to do that. Well, he'll get a single on the last ball of the over.
हाँ, लास्ट बॉल पे 12 ओवर पे 104, यानी 72 बॉलों पे 104 स्कोर।
जिंदगी बचाना ज्यादा जरूरी है। सर्विस कहाँ है? सर्विस ही तो ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी?
आज होगा टक्कर का मुकाबला। बिहारी, बिहारी और तेल कतर का। एरियल का नया ब्लू फॉर्मूला जिद्दी दावों का करे सफाया।
104 पे 3, 12 ओवर पे।
The
232 तक जाने के इम्कान है। अभी करंट 8.67 है। 10, 12, 14 या 16 पे भी हर ओवर पे जा सकते हैं। चलो देखते हैं राशिद खान क्या करता है। एक विकेट लिया हुआ है, 16 स्कोर देके। पार्टनरशिप 41 स्कोर इन्होंने बनाया 30 बॉलों पे। ओए यार, क्या चौका, ये क्या?
No damage done, only a single. It's too risky to run off that misfield. But there's one thing that Iftikhar is bringing to the game today. He's very comfortable going on the back foot and playing Rashid Khan. That is something that we saw some of the other Pakistan batters struggle with in the first 2 games of the T20. Iftikhar looking very comfortable, assured when he's reading the length and going back and playing Rashid. While Sam Ayub is inching towards his half century. What a comeback it's been after a couple of innings where he failed to score. All the pressure on the young man. He's saying, okay, I'm ready for it. And it's a good thing that he's been given another opportunity after those
48 लिया हुआ है 37 बॉलों पे, 13 डॉट्स, 4 4।
in his talent.
And he's
Yeah.
That's a good hit. Straight to the fielder. 3
चलो
singles
यार
of the over so far.
दो 4 बॉल पे 19 स्कोर दिया एक विकेट के साथ, यानी 16 बॉलों पे 19 स्कोर दिया, एक विकेट लिया हुआ है। चलो यार लाइक करो, शेयर करो, मेहरबानी करो, क्या कर रहे हो?
And that's where Rashid Khan's being forced to pitch it a little further up.
चलो शाबाश, चल ये बॉल करनी चाहिए।
I thought it was a googly. Misread it, but managed it well in the end. Played the cut shot from middle stump.
As a left-hander, you yourself will definitely not recommend that to most batsmen. A change of angle, but still worked away for a single, which means he'll retain strike and have a chance to get his half century in the next over. It's 183.
लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड, ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग, ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार। न्यू लिप्टन पहले से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग।
सर्विस टायर्स की क्वालिटी पूरी दुनिया ने मानी, 40 से ज्यादा ममालिक में एक्सपोर्ट होने वाला है। पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 एक्सपोर्ट टायर ब्रांड सर्विस।
वेदर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सटीरियर इमल्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार। डायमंड पेंट, पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 पेंट।
चलो यार 49 सेम किया हुआ है।
100 on the scoreboard. And
out.
and it's a big wicket of a set batsman.
Very unlucky not to get there. And I get the elevation and the placement right, but what a catch that was from Mujib. The ball was dying on him for a fielder. Never easy to dive in front. But did it comfortably. Nevertheless, a very good innings from the youngster Simon Mayur. 49, 108 for 4.
ओ ये क्या 49 पे आउट हो गया। बैड लक यार, बैड लक। मारा खर्तक देते बेचारा। आ गया जी मात साडा। İdriso खर्तक देते Elin alacaktı. Altından gitti de. क्यों जी I think out same जी yes
Got a half century in the previous game. Is that really a best?
Same Ayub is out.
Came in that previous match. Just
आ गया जी इमाद वसीम लेफ्ट हैंड बैटर एज 34 मैचेस 61 रन्स 421 एवरेज 1559 स्ट्राइक रेट 129.54 51 बेस्ट 64। अरे जी गुड वेरी गुड जी खर्चा खुदा तो कितने है जानना तो अंदर अक्षय ए मार लेग साइड ते मेरे ललता चौका और मैं याद है मैं विकेट ओ क्रिकेट इतना और ललता चौका और तो तुम्हारा
to follow the batsman as he saw him coming down the track. We'll see him wanting to attack the ball. Look at that initial movement was to come down the track, and Karim Jannat just wanting to cramp him up, sprayed it down the leg side. Keeper's disappointed because fine leg is up inside the 30-yard circle. Remember. Once again, it's got bad lines, so easy pickings for Imad Wasim. You'd like to get that as the first ball that you face. Another one on the pads, another couple of runs.
It's gotten busy straight away, Imad Wasim. He was unlucky. Not middling that one.
See the logic version है
The ball, the bottom half of the pad.
What a very well taken catch. And Kareem Jannat jubilant. So is the crowd.
हाँ
Back in your day, Amit, what would you have done? On 49, slightly short of length, outside off. Hit the single to third man, then maybe look to cut loose? Not me. In those days, everybody did that. Get a single, wave the bat, acknowledge, and then get on with the job.
चलो यार 223
Imad Wasim
इनिंग्स
has been
धारा
absolutely brilliant
547
in 2023.
मोस्ट स्पेसिफिक ईयर
Averaging
फॉर इमाद वसीम
77.71.
सबसे
And the
बेहतर
strike rate,
2023 जा रहा है इसका
which
इमाद
is
वसीम
always
का
overrated, 138. I think it goes in sync with the average.
ये
You're
है जी
averaging 77 and you've got a strike rate of 138, that's terrific. But if you've got an average of 18 with a strike rate of 140, well, then it only makes sense if you're coming to bat in the final 2 overs of the innings.
इदरीस भाई ओ इदरीस ओ जवाब दे सा असरा असगर कुछ नहीं वाया वाया सिवाय बच्चा
That fellow comes good on that day.
वाया वाया
Now, healthy red bridge, you are assured.
Şpak değişment uşu oh ne na na na
Numbers there for Imad
Şpak
Wasim
şilo
just a little while ago.
dam single uşu
Those
ha
numbers make a lot of difference because he got runs consistently. Meanwhile,
Yav sava
comes to an end. It's 100.
ये रोज यार जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी वाले की सर्विस है क्योंकि गुड सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र के
Yav sava wala score uşu Slorla savur uşu Şpak awal patidi Os bugurma şpak awar tsimre score bakhli
जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी वाले की सर्विस है
Paktu ke am gap kaum kana wali na Siwai Dadi kana Da
Ball that's hit firmly
Dasi ke yo
on the carpet, but firm enough for 4. Bisecting long on and long off. That was a clever hit. Came down the track with a purpose, roll of the wrist, enable him to hit the ball straight down the track.
Kork patila ole
Where there was no chance for the fielder placed at the boundary line. And he forces the bowler to shot on the length. And he scores a single. So what has he
Tick-tock,
done here as
tick-tock.
Imad Wasim? You look
जी
at,
जी
his
टिक ठाक
numbers
टिक
here
ठाक ही
this
लगा हुआ है
inning, 13 of just 6 deliveries. Those 13 runs include 2 boundaries. But what has he done on the other deliveries? He's tried to make sure he doesn't play out a lot of dot deliveries, gets the single or the odd double. Strike rate of 260.
चलो चलो चलो
Easy as you like. It's been complimented with
चलो यार एक और कौन आ गया एक और बंदा आ गया पता नहीं कौन है जवाब दे ओए
with ease.
वेलकम वेलकम त्रिया बंदा वेलकम जी
Conventional batting.
स्कोर कितने तक वैसी ले आउट होगी ओए आउट होगी आउट ऑल आउट आउट इमाद आउट
It is Kareem Jannat who dived in front.
मुजीब आउट देते हैं करीम जन्नत खींचते हैं
Imad Wasim, he was looking good.
123 पे 5 14 और 4 बॉलों पे
Returning the favour. Kareem Jannat.
इमाद आउट
It was Mujib who'd taken a catch off Kareem Jannat's bowling in the previous over.
हाँ
It's just missed.
मुजीब ने पकड़ा था करीम जन्नत के
Earlier.
जब बॉलिंग कर रहा था अभी जो है ना मुजीब ने बॉलिंग किया था करीम जन्नत ने पकड़ लिया बराबर कर दिया दोनों का हाँ दिमाग से खेलने पे वहाँ पता
I'm intelligent. I bowled a googly to get the edge of the
हाँ
bat. Imad Wasim, short stay, came to an end.
चलो कोई नहीं
आज होगा टक्कर का मुकाबला बिहारी लड़ाई और तेल कतर का एरियल का नया ब्लू फॉर्मूला जिद्दी दावों का करे सफाया
आना शदाब आया ओए हाँ ये 3 नंबर वाला कौन है पता नहीं पूछो ना भाई कौन है चला भी गया जवाब भी नहीं दिया।
On counting, look at the score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
ओए लाइक करो, एक ने लाइक किया हुआ, दो लाइक नहीं किया, क्या लाइक नहीं किया मैं 10।
For the captain, 24-year-old, but he's coming at a stage. At this point in time, I'm looking for quick runs as well.
चलो भाई लाइक करो, शेयर करो।
Middle order batsman and the top order batsman. Now the Pakistani team has to finish strongly. And these two batters are ideal to deal with this situation.
इफ्तिखार 16 पे 17, शादाब 1 पे 1।
Mujib, and this is how he outfoxed Imad Wasim, the man who got a half century in the previous match. Good catch. The catching has been very good. The ball was tipping on Qurban Johra.
अच्छा,
Cementing each other.
गुड कैच, यस गुड कैच।
Well, Mujibur Rahman's bowled out his quota of 4. 15 overs gone.
चलो 15 पे 1, 25 पे 5।
लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्रांड, ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग, ज्यादा
अभी
गाढ़ी
देखते हैं
और
कब तक
ज्यादा
जाता है, किधर तक जाता है ये।
न्यू लिप्टन पहले से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग।
दाल सनसनक के जरिए अब आप अपने प्यारों की मेहनत की कमाई। पाकिस्तान में दाल दलपरा की 900 से ज्यादा ब्रांचेस के जरिए कैश की सूरत में फौरी वसूली कर सकते हैं।
चलो भाई चलो, लाइक दिस वीडियो इद्रिस भाई। यस लाइक दिस वीडियो।
एक्सटीरियर इमल्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार।
Diamond Paint, Pakistan's #1 paint.
Five to go. Pakistan looking to sit.
राशिद खान है। यो एक
Down, however, the Clark more than capable. Shadab, the skipper, plenty of ability with the bat. They do bat deeper tonight. Mohammad Wasim into the side as well. So he could come at number 9. So potential to get another 35-40 minimum. Competitive, Tino.
They will indeed. This period yesterday, 16 to 20, they got 45. They lost just the one wicket. Good partnership between Ahmad and the captain.
चलो नोए।
That's how Ahmad went. Came in at a later stage today, trying to get things going a bit sooner. They enjoyed that. Certainly
How
an
can
opportunity
I?
out today. Get past that 150 mark.
एक
Still again, it's the bigger side. Ithaca was not interested. Shadab was.
The current rate will get them 160 plus. 165 to be precise. I'm more than happy with that.
Two this time, no. And just the one. Rashid.
एक
Last one for him. Now he's bowled 3 overs for 32. Mujib has bowled out, so back to the seamers. But yes, the seamers have done a pretty good job through the series.
तेरी आखिर में मारा इसने एक छक्का।
Of note is Ithaca.
एक छक्का गया।
In the slot for Iftikhar. The length was perfect. The line just outside the off stump gave him the perfect arc to swing through the line of that ball and over long on. That's the bullet had him at long on.
ये मारो करके देगा तो मारेगा ना।
Thinking that he would be able to take a catch, turned around and waited for the ball to be tossed back to him from the crowd.
तेरी
It's the end of Rashid's 4 overs. 1 for 31 for him with 4 to go on 36.
Stronger, that Vicky stronger offense.
एक से Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now.
चलो
With
भाई
milk, cocoa, and vitamins.
इदरीस हो नीदर सन बा में
सब दे दो सर्विस है झट से बिकता है पाकिस्तान का सबसे ज्यादा बिकने वाला मोटरसाइकिल टायर ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी
136 पे 5 16 ओवर पे 4 ओवर रहते हैं 10 एक्स्ट्रा फारूकी ने मुजीब 2 विकेट नबी 1 विकेट राशिद पीर 1 जन्नत पीर 1
This match for Rashid Khan against Pakistan. First time he's
खूब
got
sağ veren nebiyek 3 over 32 Faruqi geldi.
Information with the ball on the left for Faruqi. Good with the new ball early on, striking for Afghanistan and tying things up in his final overs as well.
He caused issues last night with pace off, wide of off stump as well. So good control of pretty much everything. I had a quick chat to Ahmad earlier this evening, this afternoon before the game started, and he said that late in the piece when pace was off, it's just difficult, really hard to catch up with.
Ahmad, he placed the majority of those deliveries from Faruqi in those final 5 overs yesterday. On the swap.
Good bowling, man. Good bowling.
That control.
Good bowling.
Ability to be able to get that ball spearing into that block hole. Nicely done.
And a good clip as well. We've talked about that as well. 138 kilometres per hour, just under. That's enough. Gets it right. He's got great control. Good slower ball. He can go wide. He can use the bouncer if he wants to. A lot to like about where he's at the moment. Confidence levels as well, I think, for Osalaf Faruqi. Can't capitalise.
Hasn't been paced off ball in this over so far, but halfway through 17th over, just the 1 run scored so far. That's what makes him so handy. The stage of the innings as well as at the top when the ball's moving around.
Misses this time. And
जो मेहनत करेगा वो विनर होगा. आई एम राइट. जी जी मैं जा रहा हूँ आगे.
Yeah, that's not the right length.
मेहरबानी करो.
The field that he's got, sweeper on the offside and the third man.
चौका
Outside the
फसल
off stump in that
यही है.
length, it's got to be pulled back. That's just too easy for a player of the quality of Shadab at this stage of the innings. Not get a boundary. No, they didn't enjoy that, the Afghan fans.
third is up inside the circle now and long off back. Pace off. Push for 2. Can they get 2 this time? I think they're not interested again. Shadab throws the arms up.
28 to 22 for Khan. He'll want to bat these remaining 3 overs. Really be explosive, possibly in those last 2. 142 at the moment. Low full toss. The call is for 2 straight away. It's in the gap and they will come back for 2. And Rashid Khan does the fielding, not able to stop them coming back for 2. 144 for 5.
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now. With
Chalo,
water,
hey.
milk, cocoa, and vitamins.
बेहतर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सटीरियर इमर्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार। डायमंड पेंट, पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 पेंट। सर्विस टैक्स चाहिए, ये ले लें, आपसे कैसे बचेंगे? जिंदगी बचाना ज्यादा जरूरी है। सर्विस कहाँ है? सर्विस तो ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी, तो फिक्र कैसी?
इदरीस हो शेर हो मैसेज होना मैसेज से
Karim Johra. Well, the 18th over. Dove on strike. He's 8 from 7. He's going along a little better at the moment. Oh, clever. Very clever indeed from Shadab. Picks up a boundary over a wideish third.
He's done this on purpose. Knows the third man is up. That line from Karim Johra incorrect. Give himself room, and there you go. Just open the face, use the pace of the ball. Perfect start to the 18th over. Run rate pushed up to 8.6 now. 170 very low.
The gap lead side should get 2 this time, and if it obliges, the 150 comes up.
That's how they've gone about compiling their 50s. 35 balls, 33.
150 पे 5 है भाई। ओ ये देखना, ओ ये क्या, नो बॉल और चौका, ये है क्या लंच की तरह हाथ से स्लिप हो गया भाई।
Yeah, tempted slow.
चल कोई नहीं यार, कोई नहीं, स्लो भी गया था बॉल।
Very well played. Kept his eye on it nicely. It's Shadab, and he'll reap the rewards of a free hit now as well. He can't change. Same batter on strike. Bloke standing up. Just in front of us, actually, to the left. Wandering around like he owns the place.
He should know better.
Sorted now. Free hit.
Free hit. Single.
Almost spot on, but it's a local toss, never easy to get away. Brings it back on strike. I said earlier, he's a renowned six-hitter. He's second on the list at the moment this year. The most T20s sixes hit. Johnson Charles has 40, Iftika has 35, Riley Rousseau with 33. Something you don't see too often here. A little bit of precipitation.
Out.
Go now.
That over just pushed up the projected scores. Current rate will hit into 176 in an over, which is very gettable. They've got 180.
चलो यार, एक समय तक शायद पहुंच जाए इसको।
Preview for run out. Can you show me the best side angle?
पहुंच गया।
Batsman well inside the crease. Well inside the crease. I make my decision.
Pretty easy one that for Akbar Ali. Not out the call. 13 from 4 deliveries in this over.
Oi.
Unable to catch up with it.
Yeah, he's just thinking what might have been had he got bat on ball. He's started off outside that leg stump. Look at the slow ball, just lifted his head a little too soon. Aaron Jonas thinking, wow, there wasn't too many coats of varnish away from that off stump.
चलो यार 13 बालें रह गई हैं.
He can't. A little bit of good fortune for Shadar. Brings about another boundary, and that's the over Pakistan were looking for. 17 from it, 2 to go on 61 for 5.
चौका.
तो नंबर टायर था तो वो दिन नहीं चला सर्विस के एक नए टायर लगाओ लोन उठाओ और चलते जाओ गुड सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी
Two to go. Faruqi's been excellent again. He hasn't picked up a wicket tonight, but only for just 17. That sounded alright, but not.
Catch. Out. Out.
Skipper takes the catch, a very comfortable one in the end. And it was another good slower ball.
चलो जी. एक आउट हो गया. 161 पे 6, 18 और 1 बॉल पे.
Towards the back end. Well controlled. It's come right off the bottom edge of the bat. Because of that pace off the ball, just didn't get enough on it. Comfortable catch taken by the captain Rashid Khan, to the joy of the fans here at Sharjah. Be happy to see the back of this man. Very dangerous. 31 from 25. It's now 161 for 6.
नवाज. नवाज आए ओए.
With Nawaz.
लेफ्ट हैंड बैटर एज
A lot of time left for
29
them.
टीम तक मैच लिए शांत हो चुके हैं के होते सिंगल.
Off the mark. Faruqi good with that
ये
slower ball
बुलकम
again.
बुलाया था देने फेल तरह.
Deceiving Iftika right at the toe end of the bat. Comfortable for Rashid.
How animated is he? Just enjoyed seeing the demise of Iftikhar Ahmed.
And again, very good from Shadar. Using the pace, creating some width.
Done this so well. Did it earlier as well. Janet's last over. Just wonder if maybe they want to make sure they've got a third man in. Otherwise, they've definitely got to change their line. They've got to change that length. He knows it, Fazal Faruqi.
Field set and jam the Yorkers in at leg stump, all the off pace. That's better. That is better. Come back for two.
And that's good running. Great awareness between these two. And the Yorker was good. But realizing that Faruqi's not got there quickly enough. Coming back for two. Great example of taking advantage of fielders.
Also the fact he just bowled the ball, he's not a right-hander, he's had to run around it. There's so much going for that awareness. So let's find the man.
We were talking about 45 that they got this last quarter yesterday. Already 44 with still 7 deliveries to go in the innings. But they've definitely got this last part of the innings right tonight. All 7 balls to make sure they take proper advantage of this last stage. Last ball of Faruqi's spell.
Two is in the gap and they come back. And it's good running yet again. And a decent over for Pakistan. 171 for 6, 1 to go. Terrific innings from Shadab, the skipper. The kicker was good. Abdullah Shafiq, good. Just look at those strike rates now. That's been the key. Getting this total up to where it is. Can no breach 180. Oh, he's hit his own stump. He's hit his own stump. Swung around one-handed. And Shadab loses his wicket.
No, this is unfortunate.
Out.
It's a good slow ball. He's got through this before he thought it would get there and put himself in a bit of a tangle. Unfortunate that bottom hand going AWOL and just crashing into the stumps. Has to go. The captain, Sharaf Khan, good contribution of 28 in quick time, 171%.
Five balls to go. Farid has started the 20th with a wicket. Slightly fortunate one. Mohammad Wasim himself is very powerful, although those numbers wouldn't suggest that. That strike, no, just might.
Took the words out of my mouth, Simon. To be able to walk out first ball and play that shot as authoritatively as he did certainly suggests that, yes, he is a power hitter.
Back-to-back slower balls. Farid, the first one picked up. Wicket of the skipper, Shadab.
Chalo yaar, chalo.
Where does he go now? I think that's okay. Is it okay? Wasim doesn't like it.
It's a tight one. I think it was probably just outside that wide line. There you go, it was. But he has moved across slightly. So I think that's a fair call from umpire Paktin.
Don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. You look where the foot is in relation to the off stump. You give him a little bit more leeway just outside the line. I'm okay with that. Toe ender. Toe ender. Put some chalk on it.
Yeah, good running once again. He's unlucky there because the idea was good. Pace on the ball, 45 in the circle. Just didn't quite get the execution right. That's the first ball of the over. The dismissal of Sharaf Khan.
Work to do on this action of Farida. Loses that front arm a lot, collapses his leg. Could go again, decide against it.
$180 on the ball for Pakistan. The sole delivery left in this allotted 20 overs. Pakistan dressing room would be more than happy. The numbers they've been able to put up, I think, first today. Bearing in mind, at the toss, they actually said that they would have liked to bowl first themselves. Pakistan.
Flipped away nicely in towards the gap at deep mid wicket, and Nabi with a little bit of nimble footwork from the 38-year-old. Manages to keep it in. Didn't want to dive because that left shoulder. Just gets the left boot down. Well done. Wasn't like it was along the ground either. He's actually done pretty well there, Teo.
He has indeed. Showing us he's got some football skills as well. And 182 for 7.
चलो भाई 182 183 का विन है
More than happy.
ब्रिज सेक्शन विन वाला है.
Right, so these are the contributions. Time at the top of the order, just fell one short of a half century, 49 and 40 quick time. Iftikhar came and was explosive in the middle part of the innings, 31 and 25. Pakistan ending up 102 for 7.
ओए दुआ कौन है ओए
35, 45 for the second, third,
मैसेज कर छोड़ कौन है
and 38 for
मैसेज
the
करो यार
6th wicket between Iftikhar
पता भी लगे कौन है पा
contributions. And
182 पे 7 है 183 का विन है.
1 for Faruqi, 2 for Mujib, and 1 apiece for Nabi, Farid, Rashid.
फारूकी बीरक, मुजीब विखे, नबी बीरक, फरीद बीरक, राशिद बीरक, जन्नत बीरक.
Along with Mujib, both
मुजीब विखे वाक़ई में से बीरक बीरक.
with that new
अच्छा PUBG एंड फ्री फायर खा सोलो
So that's what Afghanistan will need. 183 runs off 20 overs.
एक और आया हुआ ये कौन है
But they want to go 3-0 up.
और चला गया
Sweep of the series. That is what
इदरीस
they will need.
183 का टारगेट जी जी बिल्कुल.
Raman is sideline for us now. Who have you got with you, Raman?
Thank you so much, Simon. I've got Jonathan Druck here with me again because Neil Johnson's got some time off, the batting coach. He's got to talk to the batters because Afghanistan have a fair bit to chase today. 183 to chase. Jonathan, your thoughts on that?
Well, I think the Pakistan players obviously played pretty well as well, but it's slightly different pitch, I think, to what we saw yesterday. The balls seem to be skidding on a little bit more, but fair play, they played pretty well, and we're going to have to play well to chase these down.
Well, look, less than 24 hours have passed since that win yesterday, and the series, going Afghanistan's way before. One match was still left in the series. So just your thoughts. What is the mood like in the camp? You know, you got the series in the bag, 2-0 coming into the final game. How difficult was it to keep the focus going coming into this third match?
I don't think you need the competition or the rivalry between the two countries, so there's always that in the back of the mind. So sometimes I can just, a little bit more relaxed and not easing yourself into the game, but not getting overworked can sometimes benefit you. So we're going to have to play really well. We certainly have the players inside that change and we're capable of knocking these runs off. So let's hopefully they can come up with the goods and get us another victory 3-0.
Just a quick thought on looking to chase once again. A couple of matches you've had to chase and you've done that successfully. Today, Rashid Khan winning the toss and electing to bowl first. So again, backing matters in the chase. What's the thought process behind that?
Well, I think when I first came into the job, there was always the thought that Afghanistan always wanted to bat first and then hand the ball over to the bowlers and to win us a game. I think if we want to be a successful side and compete all around the world, we need to be able to do both, chase and set. So it's always good to be able to see if we can chase these type of targets tonight and how we go about it, for the future. So it's exciting run chase.
Yesterday, chasing that 131, it looked like a very responsible, conscious effort by the Afghanistan batters, the way they went about their task. So what's been the input from the coaching staff that's led to this kind of systematic approach in chasing targets?
Well, I think it's a case of, playing your own natural game, but taking responsibility for the side and making sure you're there hitting the winning runs, or trying to be, or getting the team into the position to win games. And so those are the thought behind batting. Obviously, with bowling, it's on these types of wickets, you just got to hit your lengths and hopefully the batsman makes a mistake, I think, which we did a pretty good job today. So
Retribution in the air.
Haris 0 Sam Fartoqos Tayyip بس مجيب إكسانا باخش همس بيرك فاروقي نبي فريد راشد جنت همس بيرك
In the match today, 13 extras conceded by the Afghan bowlers, which might come back to bite later.
أنا
Let's take a look at the highlights of the innings. Remember, Rashid Khan won the toss, elected to bowl first, and this is how the first wicket fell. A big shot attempted by Mohammad Haris, an easy catch in the deep for Usman Ghani. Then came a few lusty blows. Left-hander Saim Ayub looked in good touch and good nick, but this is how Tayyip fell. Sharp catch taken by Farid. The idea was to bat with a straight bat, and Shafiq and Saim Ayub stitched together a very handy partnership. Took on the spinners as well, played some good shots, but finally Rashid Khan got his man, got Shafiq out bowled for 23. Iftikhar showed what Pakistan have been missing in the middle order. Just one short of a half century. This is how Saim Ayub fell. Again, a good catch by Mujibur Rahman, and Karim Jadad tasted success. And then he returned the favour, did Karim Jadad, taking this sharp catch of Mujibur Rahman's bowling and said, okay, I'll get you a wicket as well. Good shots, some lusty hitting. Pakistan batted with intent and purpose. Got those big blows in towards the final overs as well, but this was a catch taken by the captain, Rashid Khan, to get rid of the dangerous looking Iftikhar Ahmed of the bowling of Faruqi. And the captain also bowling as well. Now, with 182 that's put on the board, Afghanistan have got a stiff target to chase down. 183. It's not going to be an easy task at all for this Afghan side who've chased down targets twice in the series. Ramanullah Gurbaz, the 21-year-old wicketkeeper batsman, will be opening the innings and
चलो यार शुरू हो गया
his shoulders, as of course will rest on this young veteran Sadiqullah Atal has come through the under-19 ranks. He's been given a chance today.
इमाद वसीम पहला ओवर कर
That's
सी
what I will. Imad Wasim just bowled that one over yesterday. He's going to start proceedings with the ball for Pakistan. And Raman Dhanot will be in the commentary box. Away. Finally, Shadab Khan turning to Imad Wasim.
Yeah, not surprised to see Imad Wasim coming in early, especially with 182 runs on the board. Means that Afghanistan are going to have to get off to a very good start. Pace off the ball, we've seen it's done the trick on these surfaces. I think that's the way to go.
On the pad line, and first runs on the board for Afghanistan. Well, Gurbaz opens his account. Gurbaz has played a fair bit of cricket in the PSL against a lot of Pakistan players who are a part of this Pakistan side. Hassan Khan and Gurbaz were together in the same team, Islamabad United in PSL. Shadab Khan, of course, captain that side. Ashraf also part of that same team. So he's had a fair run in and a fair time spent in the dressing room with a lot of these Pakistan players. This is going to be interesting to see. Sadiqullah on debut, this youngster. Stiff target to chase down. How does he go about the task here?
Taza Nafar, Taza.
He's part of the 2020 Under-19 World Cup side for Afghanistan. That was hosted by South Africa, of course.
Good to see Imad Wasim placing that slip fielder in position, wanting to pick up a wicket, wanting to attack the left-hander early on in the very first over. Always helps when you've got runs on the board, and that to 180 plus. Means that right from ball one, the asking rates are stiff for the chasing side. Can't afford to play too many dot deliveries.
And that's the perfect start. Imad Wasim got an opportunity to bowl to the young man early, making sure that keeping things nice and tight, putting the pressure on the young man.
Get a single, first runs in T20 internationals for Sadiqullah. That ends the over as well. Afghanistan 2 without loss.
लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग, ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार। न्यू लिप्टन पहले से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग।
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now with more milk, cocoa and vitamins.
कितने चाहिए बॉस? सब दे दो। सर्विस है, छट से बिकता है। पाकिस्तान का सबसे ज्यादा बिकने वाला मोटरसाइकिल टायर, ग्रैब सर्विस जैसी, शो फिकर कैसी। डेटॉल सोप का जर्म डिफेंस प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी।
1 over 2 score.
Introducing
Bravo,
the new
exam oldu.
Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now with more milk, cocoa and vitamins. दाल दलसरफ के जरिए अब आप अपने प्यारों की मेहनत से कमाए। पाकिस्तान में दाल दलसरफ की 900 से ज्यादा ब्रांचेस के जरिए प्याज की सूरत में 40 वसूल कर सकते हैं। बैंक दलसरफ, the way forward.
बेहतर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सटीरियर इमल्शन जो
चलो यार।
चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार। डायमंड पेंट
बस कर। Yeah.
Trying to remember how many players in international cricket had that kind of capability to open the bowling with the new ball, whole team, and of course open the batting as well. I remember Shane Watson doing that for Australia. There's of course Manoj Prabhakar did that for India as well.
Now, there haven't been too many.
Quick on offer. He's not capitalized on it as the debutant, Sadiqullah. Now there's pressure mounting right from ball one when you're chasing 180 plus. it means the asking rate's over 9. And when you play 3 or 4 dot deliveries, trouble. Was there an edge? The bowler's interested, the wicketkeeper wasn't. Will they take the review here? Bowler, Zaman Khan thinks that definitely there was an edge.
Yeah, there was a sound when the ball went through. I'm not sure if that was ball on glove or bat. It was a quick bouncer. Very well bowled.
They've not taken the review. The bowler was interested, the wicketkeeper not so much. I think the sound that you heard was probably on the pivot. The ultra edge draws a flat line. There's nothing there. I think when he's pivoted, I think the shoulder touching the grill of the helmet, which is what made that sound. Now he's stuck, he's not scoring too many, and that's going to add pressure on Gurbaz. Because Sedikul has faced 8 deliveries for just 1 run.
Oh, what Pakistan has done well here. They realised young, inexperienced man is on strike. And they're bowling as many deliveries as they can to him, keeping him on strike, and as you say, he'll put pressure on himself, put pressure on his partner. Amanullah Gurbaz.
Brilliant shot coming. No. Just holds back, plays it gently for a single. But now, he's taken the single of the 5th ball of the over. So, Gurbaz just gets 1 ball. What does he do here? Does he go for a big shot? Or does he look for a single?
Wow. I think you've just got to play the ball on its merit. I think you can very easily think you need to go for a big shot. It's early on. You get yourself out. You're the man who's in form, runs yesterday. Then you could just start to dig a deeper hole for the team. Still 4 more overs in the power play. Opportunities there still to get boundaries.
What's the bowler thinking? Let's bowl a dot delivery. Gets Sedikul on strike. Yes, that's what the thought was. A shorter than delivery. But in the end, it's 1. Gurbaz wants to come back for the 2nd. He made his ground. Remember, he was run out yesterday. He wouldn't want history to be repeated here.
I'm sure he has. Not much excitement from the wicketkeeper or the Pakistan fielders. He's very quick. And any opportunity, you know he's going to want to come back for 2. He's had to run around the bowler, and that's just made the distance for him a little bit longer.
लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार न्यू लिप्टन पहले से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग बेहतर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ
जी यही हिसाब है आज के लिए आज अच्छे खेल रहे हैं अच्छा खेला आज पाकिस्तान की टीम ने हिटिंग करना है
Again, struggling to find the gaps here. Sedikul 2 of 10
ये 9 बंदा अंदर स्वयं में मिस पे करना सारा
to Gurbaz yesterday. Oh, he was run out. All right.
चलो है
Another single. And you'll just wonder what will be going through his mind. As much as we were talking about being sensible, that required rate's already gone past 10. Having a look at how he got out yesterday. Amanullah Gurbaz nowhere near his ground. Quite disapproving of that call from his partner.
I think more disapproving of the fact that he was sent back.
शॉट है बच्चा शॉट
In the slot and dispatched for 6.
गुड शॉट
Sensible
गुड शॉट
from Gurbaz, gave himself a bit of room. He followed it
Afternoon.
right, but the length wasn't right. And he's just timed that to perfection. It's gone out the
take it
stadium.
Oh,
Manolo
gitti.
Gurbaz. Is that the six that starts the run flow for Afghanistan?
Is your car parked outside in the parking lot, you know?
No, my car's back in Harare, safe and sound.
Whoever starts parked outside in the parking lot better have insurance. If Gurban's got a bat like this, look at that. He's just backed away, given himself room to free the arms. And look at that backflow. He's got the power, he's got the elevation. And boy, has he got the distance.
चलो ए दुई बाणा शाबाश
This is against different opposition. Gurbaz, 9 of 4 deliveries. Sadikullah, just 3 of 11.
शॉट शॉट
For it again,
चौका
and we get 4.
This time he's gone
16 बॉल पे
two
16
straight.
स्कोर हो गया
Ahmad Wasim, he's tried to pull the length back as well because the ball before was too full. Line wrong, length slightly short. Gurbaz outs himself to another boundary. Afghanistan now 16 for no loss.
Front room, and the middle stump line pushed through quicker as well. That previous delivery was over 98 kilometers per hour. That's what happens. You get hit for a 6 and a 4. The bowler then trying to just get through the remaining deliveries in the over.
But far. Biggest over is only 25 feet.
वाइट
That'll be wide. Now you see, as you say, now it's just going flatter and thicker, wanting to get that overdone.
That previous delivery was at 100 kilometers per hour plus. This is slower. This is slower comparatively. Just new single. So 14 runs off that previous over from Imad Wasim. And Afghanistan 19 without loss.
ट्रांसपोर्ट का जंग वेपन्स प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम से कभी नहीं हिफाजत 100 नंबर टायर था 100 दिन नहीं चला सर्विस के एक फ्लाई टायर लगाओ लोड उठाओ और चलते जाओ गुड सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
चलो यार चलो ए
बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम से कभी नहीं हिफाजत
बहुत स्लो टाइम पे किन्ने
5 behind. Most importantly, they haven't lost the wicket yet. And Gurbaz is continuous. He's beginning to cut loose.
शालन
For
तोकसान
Afghanistan, that's Sadikullah, the debutant.
Zaman.
Expected of just about 33 and thereabouts. He's on strike. Beaten by the change of pace. So is the keeper. It's Scamper by once more.
Ah, chauka.
That's going to be 5. Added on to the total. 1 plus 4.
Wow, what could have been a run out and no runs at all ends up being 5. They are loving that, the Afghan supporters in the stands. You've got a feel for Zaman because it's a good ball. Really should have just been the one. Backing up, not there. And the perfect start to the 4th over.
Gurbaz back on strike.
तेरी चलो चलो सिंगल सिंगल
Still by the pace and the weight was well directed by Azaman.
Oh, let's get it onto him. In a good bouncer. And Zaman, we saw one to Fezikulla in the previous over. It's got onto him very quickly, top of the bat. It's gone nowhere. And again, the good running between these two. Allows them to come back for 2.
oh double shot
Cut out that room. then life becomes a little more difficult. He's a little upset. Could have played a little straighter. That's what he was thinking.
Yeah, definitely. Could have gone a bit straighter, or slightly squarer, wide of the fielder at middle. That's why that gesture, realizing he could have got a boundary.
It's a relaxed looking Afghan dressing room. Captain Rashid Khan not too perturbed. The target of 183, they've got to chase down today. It's going to be a stiff ask, but they've chased successfully twice in this series. Chased down targets and backing themselves here. Jonathan Trott said that it looked like a good batting surface.
चलो चलो चलो चलो
He's got a role to play, but they've got to chase this target.
शॉट
Two boundary riders there on the leg side. Gurbaz wanted to. Siddiqul not responding to that call.
I think Gurbaz has just got to realise that maybe the rest of the batters in the team don't quite run as quickly as he does. I saw this yesterday as well. It's good that he runs so well and he wants to, but he's got to remember that there's two of them in the middle.
The initial reaction was, let's get two, and then the realization kicking in, acknowledging his partner's call. Current run rate 7.36. Now he's struggling. Siddiqullah is struggling to pick the change of pace. He's struggling to pick the times when Zaman's rolled his fingers over the seam on the shorter ball. And the key is here, you've got a bowler who can bowl 140 plus or 145 and thereabouts. And then when he bowls a 124, 125 kilometers per hour delivery, that change of pace can rattle.
शॉट
Has he got all of it? Yes.
चलो एक छक्का मारा था इसने
I dare say not the most convincing shot, but nonetheless it's six.
Yeah, ended up getting enough on it. And getting the six to close off the 4-5. Afghanistan are getting moving now. It's 33 for none.
Stronger Pepsi की stronger offer.
लिटन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग, ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार। न्यू लिटन पहले से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग।
आया है एक नया खिलाड़ी जिलेट ब्लू थ्री फ्लेक्सी जो वे सबसे आरामदेह पूरे 7 शेड्स का जिलेट ब्लू थ्री फ्लेक्सी अब सुपर लॉक पैक में
बेहतर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सटीरियर इमल्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार।
Diamond Paints, Pakistan's #1 paint.
Was five thanks to an overthrow. Demoralizes the bowler as well. 2 overs remaining in the power play. Suddenly, they've got the momentum going over Afghanistan in this run chase. Ehsanullah being brought on.
शॉट
Greeted with that very confident looking shot from Gurbaz.
He loves pace on the ball, doesn't he? Especially if they go into that arc where you can go up and over the onside. This is the 6th of the last ball of the last over. As you said, not convincing. When he hit it, I thought it was probably going straight down the fielder's throat, but got enough on it. In the end, cleared the boundary by a good 20 plus meters. So Afghanistan will be hoping that's the shackles that he's released. And he can start to play with a little bit more confidence.
First 6 of his T20 international career for Siddiqullah. Saying, okay, one under my belt. Nothing shot there really. No movement of the feet, just wanting to run the ball down towards third man.
Tentative. It's very tentative. really seen him being nice and confident, free-flowing, getting the feet moving.
Hassanullah picked up a wicket of his very first delivery in T20 internationals. Got 2 wickets in that over without conceding a run. Remember those first 2 wickets that he got in the first T20. And look at the length that he's bowled up. The white dots with the wicket-taking deliveries, and they were short. Place to rattle the batsman. Even the previous delivery 130, but the one before that was over 140.
148 चाहिए 93 बॉलों पे ग्रेस कर सेकंड gerek 93 topa.
Fast bowler, doesn't he? Long levers, tall releases, high point.
They always say the quicker it comes, the quicker it goes if it's not well directed. Pace and the Archer celebration from Hassanullah. Says, what's the big deal?
Now we're talking about his wickets in the series so far, all coming with the short balls. This time he's looking for the Yorker. It ends up being a low-full toss. Ramanullah Gurbaz fails to get back and ball, and that crashes through the stumps. And he's absolutely enjoyed that. The first Afghanistan wicket falls, and it's the danger man, Ramanullah Gurbaz. Gone for 18, Afghanistan 35 for 1.
आज होगा टक्कर का मुकाबला बिहारी लड़ाई और तेल का तड़का एरियल का नया ब्लू फॉर्मूला जिद्दी दागों का करे सफाया.
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग, ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार. न्यू लिप्टन पहले से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग. बेहतर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सटीरियर इमल्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार.
Diamond Paint, Pakistan's #1 paint.
Zadran walks out into the middle. Seen a change in his batting order. 21-year-old, best of 64 not out, a couple of half centuries in his T20I career. Average just under 30, which is healthy in the T20 format. Being kicked off his pads, but not in the gap. Now, got a job on his hands. But the reason why he's here is because this happened. Ramanullah Gurbaz. Now, just look at the bat. Even before the bats come down, I think the ball, was past the bat. Again, in line with the stumps. Made too much room for himself.
Gurbaz is gone, yes. Gurbaz is gone, yes.
Expecting the ball probably to be a little bit straighter into his arm.
Gurbaz चला गई.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
That look, those eyes.
Ibrahim.
A wicket taking over comes to an end for Hassanullah. It's 36 for 1.
जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी वाले की सर्विस है इनको क्योंकि ड्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी.
चेतावनी सोच का जर्म डिफेंस प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम को और यकीनी हिफाजत.
सर्विस टायर्स की क्वालिटी पूरी दुनिया में माने 40 से ज्यादा ममालिक में एक्सपोर्ट होने वाला. पाकिस्तान #1 एक्सपोर्ट टायर ब्रांड सर्विस.
Oh, what a start once again from Hassanullah. He has really impressed everybody. With his first experience of international cricket. Bowled with venom.
not all about brawn when it comes to Hassanullah's bowling. Brains are involved as well. And Mohammad Wasim is operating. He's bowling his first spell, first over.
Pakistan has played 3 different opening pairs in 3 matches. The common factor is Ramanullah Gurba, that he's got Ghani, he's got Siddiqullah today, Ibrahim in the first one, trying different things. You can afford to do that when you're 2 up in the series.
They're really searching for somebody who could complement Gurbaz's style of batting. He's an explosive batsman up the order. They need somebody who actually keep on feeding him with the strike. And it's a huge opportunity for the youngster who's making his debut. Siddiqullah has looked impressive. Looks a very well organized player.
So let's just ask you and try to put it in a nutshell, what has really been the reason for 182 today? Pakistan 92 for 9 in the first, then 130, you always feel they're short. Have they understood the surface now after 2 games, or is it better implementation, better wicket today?
Better wicket and better approach by the Pakistani batsman. Huge shot, huge shot. Was the bat involved?
Just get a feeling there was bat. Was it before the ball? Don't know, but there was a loud sound there. If you're so sure, then you go upstairs trying to convince him. I think Shadab feels is going down, and he's gone upstairs now. He's been convinced.
TVM Party Director. TVM Party Director, we have their review for LBW, original decision not out, and I check it's a fair delivery. Can we go with the front on camera, please? Ball close to the bat. Can we go with the ultra edge? Right, I'll try this slowly.
टाइम भी हो गया जी 11:17।
Can you go back again? Can you rock and roll again?
चलो यार सिद्दीक क्या
Line when ball passes to the bat, go back in ball. Can you go with the ball tracking, please?
well talking चलिए भी गई आला
Sitting in line and back in line, wicket keeping. Hot pin. I recommend you to change your decision. You are on spin now.
By the Pakistani captain. And for his effort, his bowler has been rewarded. And the team. I've gotten rid of Siddiqullah out, who's making his debut. He's out for 11, it's 37 for 2.
आज होगा टक्कर का मुकाबला बिहारी लड़ाई और तेल का तड़का एरियल का नया ब्लू फॉर्मूला जिद्दी दावों का करे सफाया
लिटन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार न्यू लिटन पहले से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग बेहतर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सटीरियर इमर्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार डायमंड पेंट पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 पेंट
Usman Ghani coming down the order. He's opened in the second T20 international here in this series. He's going to join his partner out there, Ibrahim Zadran. Second wicket falls. Naked down for a moment. He thought probably going down the leg. Bat involved, but it was a good referral. I think Wasim Jr. was pretty sure that he's got his man. And he was able to convince his captain. Referral is also an art now. A lot is involved with the keeper. Good ball, nice carry. First up.
Well, it's definitely a better option, Mohammad Wasim. When you're playing on a pitch which doesn't offer a lot of bounce, he doesn't have a high arm action. He's kind of a slinger, and he bowls well. He looks.
ओए गई ओए चलो आओ आओ यार आओ मुका मुका
अब सुपर लॉक बैक में और ये डॉन सोचता जो डिफरेंस प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम से कभी नहीं दिखा गए
सर्विस टायर्स की क्वालिटी पूरी दुनिया ने मानी 40 से ज्यादा ममालिक में एक्सपोर्ट होने वाला पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 एक्सपोर्ट टायर ब्रांड सर्विस End of the power play, the official signal from the umpire. Still 146 required of the remaining 84. It's all gettable here. We've seen 2 chases in the first 2 games. Pakistan, as we've seen, have got too many options available. They look similar to each other. Look at spin, then you get spin option, off spin from Iftihar. Of course, Imad wasn't bowled the full overs yesterday. Captain himself can bowl. When you talk about the fast bowlers, you can bat a bit. Must have been a tough ball between Naseem and Wasim Jr. Got that outside edge. Plenty to play around with for the captain, and it's a good problem to have.
But you have plenty of options. Can be a headache for the captains.
One.
Sometimes you feel impelled to have somebody bowling. Because you know in Pakistan, if you don't bowl somebody, there are always questions asked.
Ball is the catch in, and this should be out. That's a good catch. Nawaz is a good fielder. Now, is he claiming it or not? They're all celebrating out there. Nawaz seemed like...
चलो ये तीसरा आउट हो गया
That was a tremendous take.
इब्राहिम जदरान गया
On the field, Mohammad Nawaz, Gogli. The idea from the batsman was good, but not the execution. And the execution of that catch was absolutely brilliant. And he has struck in the first over. Captain of the Pakistani team, Shadab, the leg spinner. It's Usman Ibrahim Zadran who's walking back after scoring 3. It's 39 to 3.
मैंने फिर किया था सैंपल जिसमें पहले से ही लोशन विद एलोवेरा जो कभी तो स्किन डार्क रैश से बचाता अब से नो मोर रैश डिसीजन ट्राई सैंपल
Listen, yellow label का
चलो ओए गुड
Pulls this one. That's a
शॉट
good shot.
शॉट
He's
ओए
kind of
तेरी
pity that he's played it
गनी
on the front foot. That's nicely done. Just a single to end the over. It's 48-3.
नबी 2 पे 2 चलो यार कम ऑन मुकाना यार मुकाओ शाबाश हिटिंग करो स्कोर बढ़ाओ ए जो गल नहीं बढ़नी
सब दे दो, सर्विस है, छट से बिकता है। पाकिस्तान के
शाबाश चलो चलो चलो चलो
जब सर्विस जैसी, तो फिक्र कैसी।
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
First time in this series, Afghan team has been challenged by the Pakistani fast bowlers.
135 72 बालों
Mentioned about how Wasim Jr. is putting in that extra effort.
शॉट
Single there. Just brings the thought to my mind that I feel there's no such thing as dead rubber. There's always something or the other at stake. Afghanistan wants to whitewash, Pakistan wants to avoid that, and you talk about Iftikhar wanting to make an impact, Wasim Jr. wanting to make an impact. I'm sure Sadiqullah, who got his first opportunity, something for him.
It's an international game. Sikandar.
Yeah, I mean, you lose a series 2-0, but you surely don't want to whitewash against your name. So, and even the captain of Pakistan has something to prove. He wants to win again.
Goes in the record books. The fight is on. And like you mentioned, Afghanistan would love to whitewash this series. And the Pakistan team playing for their pride, working hard to win this one.
And I like what Rashid said at the time of the toss. He said this is the most important game for us out of the two, because we want to have a clean sweep, plus also looking at the future for the World Cup and get the best 11, the youngsters involved.
Somehow he looked nervous at the toss. That surprised me.
शॉट
Captain who has won
उते मारे हैं ना भाई
comes for the third game where he has chance to whitewash against Pakistan. Looked nervous. The body language wasn't there.
Suddenly, when you start winning consistently, expectations rise. That should be a wide gap. When expectation comes, then the pressure starts mounting up. They started the series with not really much expectation. Yes, they will give a fight for sure. Catch it, but no, it will be far away from the fielder there. Abdullah Shafiq picks up, and 2 more. And finishes off 9 overs, 55 for 3.
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
डेटॉल सोप का जर्म वेपन्स प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम से और एक भी नहीं हिफाजत ये रोज यार जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी वाले सर्विस है कि क्रिकेट सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी
And again, coming back to sides playing each other frequently, and then there are sides who hardly come and have a clash with each other, and then that's the testing time for individuals who have expectations on their shoulders. I mean, you'd be probably facing the number 1 fast bowler many a times in a year. When you come up with a side you don't know much about, it takes some time to just learn through what they're offering you as a batter maybe. That's why the shortest format is the way to go for the sides that are looking for a win. You must be having quite a few memories of this ground, 245 ODIs here. I still remember you coming out opening, and I could see a reflection of you in the afternoon in that pitch. The shine, I've never seen that anywhere in the world. Actually see the batter right through.
Yep, good old days.
Shot.
He made room to play it over extra, but then
Shot,
found the
shot.
ball following him. He's thrown it
Good
out of the
shot.
ground. Mid-wicket is the way to go.
After the first delivery, he deciphered what the left-arm spinner is looking to do. The first delivery he bowled with the arm. And that's why he backed away from the stump. A bit of flight on that occasion. Tried to follow the batsman, but he was at a good position to top the ball towards mid-wicket for the maximum.
I need a change of ball. Stan's gone onto the street. Not coming back. But yes, good improvisation. He was just looking to play it over extra and saw that ball coming in. You're right, it was in such a good position. Left leg out of the way. Open stance and he just smacked it. Time and again we see the bowler follows the batter. Had he bowled it wide outside off, he would have missed it. Just so happens you feel it's there, program. It's there this time. He can't get hold of it.
One thing, Mohammad Nabi is quite assured with that. Nawaz is not going to get any turn. That's why he's aiming the onside. He's working those angles created by the left armour.
Smartly done again. Use of wrists to whip it for a couple. Men are deep on the onside.
Once again, Mohammad Nabi has came up with a purpose. He looks very determined once again. This game is far from over. Yes, Pakistan is way ahead in this game at this juncture of the game.
Shot.
Once again, pulled it very hard, straight to the fielder. Only a single. Coming back to the point you made, at times you don't have to follow the batsman. He's better off pitching the ball outside the off stump. He's got the protection, extra cover. And he has to change the approach. Nawaz, better delivery to end the over. Halfway through, it's 66 for 3.
दाल सनक के जरिए अब आप अपने प्यारों की मेहनत की कमाई पाकिस्तान में दाल सरफराज की 900 से ज्यादा ब्रांचेस के जरिए कैश की सूरत में फौरी वसूल कर सकते हैं बैंक अल-फलाह द वे फॉरवर्ड
2 नंबर टायर था 2 दिन नहीं चला सर्विस के 1 फ्लाई टायर लगाओ लोड उठाओ और चलते जाओ गुड सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार लिप्टन पहले से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग सर्विस टायर्स की क्वालिटी पूरी दुनिया में माने 40 से ज्यादा ममालिक में एक्सपोर्ट होने वाला पाकिस्तान वेदर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सटीरियर इमल्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार डायमंड पेंट पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 पेंट जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी वाले सर्विस टायर लगाओ क्योंकि गुड सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी वेदर इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सटीरियर इमल्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार डायमंड पेंट पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 पेंट डेटॉल सोप का जर्म डिफेंस प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम से और कभी नहीं हिफाजत
Introduce Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
66 on the board. They lost 3 wickets, Afghanistan, at the halfway stage of this run chase. Lots of work to be done. But let's talk about some sights and sounds of Afghanistan. Paktia province.
Paktia.
Impressive
Mashallah.
mountain terrain. Sight to behold. And then, of course, the Mazar-e-Sharif, city of shrines.
Zashiri.
And you could get lost in the beauty, the bombing, the valley of gods.
Bamiyan.
Absolutely mesmerizing. Back to the run chase. 66 on the board, and compare that with what Pakistan had managed in the first 10 overs when they were batting. They got 87 and managed to add almost about 95 to that to get that 182 on the board. So Afghanistan really do need to bat better than what Pakistan did in the back end of the innings. Raman Baruch with being Whale in the hot seat.
Shot, choka.
Nicely done. Mohammed Nabi. Not quite as hot up here as it is out in the middle. We're going to need a few more of those boundaries. This man has done it so many times for Afghanistan. So many different precarious positions. As long as he's in the middle, Afghanistan will feel that they've got a chance.
How he picks the spot in the field. Fine leg was up, he knew what he was doing. Once he's played that boundary, fine leg's back at the fence now.
Hey.
Creates room
Shot.
for himself. Gets it down the ground. And he's coming back for the second, but has he made his ground? I don't think so. The wicket keeper doesn't think so as well. The Pakistan team don't think so. They're celebrating. And Nabi will have to go back.
Fire review for
Now,
Anand.
disappointment. I
Actually,
actually
the best side angle.
didn't think I would see him coming back for the second.
Yeah, Paul. Select for the keeper. I make my decision. It is coming on the big screen.
He's out by a mile. Out by a mile. Mohammad Nabi, that's a big blow. Good pick up and throw Bataya from the boundary. And they've got the job done. 71 for 4. Nabi run out for 17.
आज होगा टक्कर का मुकाबला बिहारी लड़ाई और तेल कतर का एरियल का नया ब्लू फॉर्मूला जिद्दी दावों का करे सफाया
Ajibullah Sadran walks out in the middle, left-hander to replace Mohammad Nabi. 30-year-old's got 8 half centuries in T20 eyes. Healthy strike rate of 140 plus. Very good average for T20s, over 32. Gets greeted by that short ball. As Ehsanullah says, welcome.
Well, this doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Najibullah Zadran had no idea about that. Now, I think that grill's gone and cut him. I think I see a bit of blood there. That is a nasty delivery first up.
Concern on Umar Gul's face as well as the faces of the Pakistan players. Short delivery, yes. Hit the grill. I think it's the grill. There, that's the contact. Steady, quick. It's a nasty blow to cough off the very first ball that you come out and face.
Yeah, that's not good. It's risen from not that bad a length. What he's done is he's taken his eye off the ball. That hasn't helped. Karim Janat, the man who will replace Najibullah Sabra. Not the most ideal time to walk out into the middle after seeing your counterpart receive a delivery like that first up.
Oh yes, and he's gone off the field tired as Najibullah. And the two batters who took Afghanistan home in the run chase yesterday and 3 days ago, Nabi and Najibullah, are both back in the hut. So someone else is going to really have to raise their hand and do the job here. Karim Janat had a good series against the UAE. A couple of half centuries in that series, which Afghanistan won 2-1. A couple of Player of the Match awards as well. Now he's a handy bat. But these are not ideal situations for Afghanistan. Again short off the glove and taken by the keeper. The pace of Ehsanullah troubling the Afghanistan batsman.
Wow, this man is fired up. It's quick, it's short, it's given Karim Janat no time whatsoever to execute the pull shot. That is an absolute beaut first up. He's enjoyed that. Lovely to see young, fast, aggressive bowling. Karim Janat, just the one ball, goes for naught at 71 for 5.
कितने चाहिए बॉस? सब दे दो, सर्विस है छट से बिकता है। पाकिस्तान का सबसे ज्यादा बिकने वाला मोटरसाइकिल का है, ग्रैब सर्विस जैसी, तो फिक्र कैसी?
The captain's walked out into the middle. And I have to say, I don't think he was absolutely ready. Didn't expect to come out to bat so quickly. What a short ball. Ehsanullah testing the batsman with pace and bounce. She's just ducking under that one. Oh, the one for the over finally by the umpire.
145 clicks to the hour. This is the previous ball that dismissed Karim Janat. The Pakistan fans in the crowd finally have something to cheer about in the series. Nice smile from Karim Janat. Accepting that Ehsanullah's got one over him.
Pitches it up, just hoping the batsman will be tentative on that front foot drive. Clever bowling. And very, very good over. This come to an end. 6 off it, 72 for 5.
मैंने स्विच किया था पैम्पर जिसमें पहले से ही लोशन विद एलोवेरा जो कभी को दिन रात रैश से बचाता है। अब से नो मोर रैश डिसीजन। ट्राई पैम्पर और ये
डेटॉल सोप का जर्म डिटेंस प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम से और बेहतरीन ही हिफाजत।
this one, cheers Afghanistan, just seeing that with a game-changing over from Ehsanullah, the previous one. Nabi run out, then Najibullah retired hurt, then Karinja out first ball.
This is Najibullah walking out into the middle. It's actually ricocheted off that right hand and gone under the grill. In the air, catch, it's the call. There's a man back, and it's the 100th wicket for Sharaf Khan in T20 internationals. He becomes the first in Pakistan colours to do so.
And the Afghanistan innings just seems to be imploding. Looking for the big shot, Usman Ghani. Not getting the distance, rolling out to Abdullah, who takes the catch and long off. And delight for the Pakistan captain, Sharaf Khan. 100 wickets in T20 eyes for him. Moment to celebrate there. Usman Ghani's gone for 15, Afghanistan 73 for 6.
दान जनसरफ के जरिए अब आप अपने प्यारों की मेहनत की कमाई पाकिस्तान में बैंक सरबराह की 900 से ज्यादा ब्रांचेस के जरिए कैश की सूरत में फौरी वसूल कर सकते हैं। बैंक अनफला द वे फॉरवर्ड।
No more for his bowling and his batting, Mujibur Rahman. He's stepped out into the middle now. And Sharaf Khan would now be eyeing wicket 101. First men's cricketer from Pakistan to take 100 wickets in T20 eyes. And this is the 100th scalp. And he caught in the deep, a simple catch. And that could be 101. It will be wicket number 101 for Sharaf Khan. Mujib out leg before, are they going to go for the review here? Taking the review.
TV and party director, we have review for LBW, original decision out. And it's a fair delivery. Can you go with the front on camera, please? Ball close to the bat. Or close to the bat. Can you go with the ultras, please? It's flat line when ball passes to the bat. It's a flat line. I try to find no batting ball. Can you go with the ball tracking, please? Ball tracking is loading, guys. Ball tracking is loading. Ball tracking is loading, guys. Hitting in line, impact in line, wicket hitting. I recommend you to stay with your original decision out. Aktin, you are on the screen now.
Review taken and review lost by Afghanistan. And Mujib goes back to the...
सर्विस टैक्स टाइम ये नहीं आखिर कैसे बचेंगे जिंदगी बचाना ज्यादा जरूरी है सर्विस कहाँ है सर्विस ही तो ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी
Farid walks out into the middle. And how this innings has absolutely imploded. Missing the leg stump. They were 70 for 3, Afghanistan. This is how Mujib got out.
Yeah, I don't look like he was too interested in sticking around. Mujibur Rahman.
Two wickets in that over for Shadab Khan. It's 73 to 7.
सर्विस टैक्स चाहिए ये नहीं आखिर कैसे बचेंगे जिंदगी बचाना ज्यादा जरूरी है सर्विस कहाँ है सर्विस ही तो गुड सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी
Troubled the Afghanistan batsman with pace. Sanullah. It was a game-changing over. His previous one. Nabi run out in that over. Najibullah Zadran retiring hurt in that over. Then he got Karim Janat out. Had him in trouble with the very first ball.
Yeah, outstanding. And 11th over really just ripped the heart out of the middle order. The Afghanistan side. Just prior to that, we were talking about that Mohammed Nabi's in the middle. There's still an opportunity with Najibullah Zadran to come too. Down the ground. He struck that very well. He's waiting for that short ball. That's what made him dispatch that with a little bit more ease than we've seen the rest of the Afghanistan players play that short ball from Ihsanullah.
Down the ground with the fielder at long on, a little wider. Managed to get 4. First boundary of this innings for Rashid Khan. Whip two-way towards deep square for another single. In fact, has he taken that run? No, he hasn't. He says, okay, I'm going to be on strike. Remember Rashid Khan's heroics in that match against Australia in the World Cup, where he just fell short by 4 runs in that match. He got 48 not out in that innings with Rashid Khan. Struck some lusty blows up. 48 of just 23 balls. 3 boundaries and 4 sixes in that innings. Almost took Afghanistan home in that chase against Australia.
He's made himself into a genuine all-rounder, Rashid Khan. You know his expertise with ball in hand, but contributes with the bat now as well. Let's take a look at this previous over from Ihsanullah. First ball put away comfortably by Mohammed Nabi. Now, this is where he thought he'd be able to get back for 2. He's actually jogged that first run. Maybe been a little bit quicker that first single. He probably would have got back. Now, this is a short ball. First up to Najibullah. The next one got the wicket of Karim Janat. Just a single to end the over. Rashid Khan looking to play the full shot. Ihsanullah is really turning it up. 139.5 k's an hour, that last delivery.
Awkward. He got bat on ball. Now, with Najibullah Zadran, was Najibullah Zadran when he retired. They take the concussions out. Oh, awkwardly played, but for 4. It was pace, it was bounce for Ihsanullah, but in the end it's just resulted in runs.
Yeah, the result is good. And that's what Rashid Khan and Afghanistan will worry about. And it's gone very high. It would have been called wide. Had he not got bat on that. Oh, just the one bounce into the boundary.
Literally just swatted away for 4. by Rashid Khan. Gets into double digits, does the Afghanistan captain. Change of angle. Change of angle. Tramping Rashid for room. And that's a painful blow to cop. You can smile about it, but it's more of a wry smile, concealing the pain.
82%. लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग, ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार। न्यू लिप्टन पहले से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग।
Shah Khan starting his fourth over. He's picked up 3 wickets in this match. Gone past 100 wickets in T20I. The first men's cricketer from Pakistan to have achieved that feat. Of course, in women's cricket for Pakistan, Nida Dar, the off spinner, 126 wickets for her in T20Is. But in men's cricket, Pakistan, talk about Shah Khan.
Outstanding performer. Shah Khan over an extended period. Down the ground. Doesn't get the connection that he was looking for, so it'll just be the single.
Come back to the point I was making in the previous over, Afghanistan can use a concussion sub because Najibul Azadjan's injured. I wonder he's going to come out and bat again in this match. And if they look that way, they do have a couple of options on the bench, Qurban Johra being one of them. Well, I believe news trickling in that struck on the neck, not the head. So they might not get that concussion sub. Meanwhile, 14 overs gone, 83%.
आज होगा टक्कर का मुकाबला, बिहारी लड़ाई और तेल का तड़का। एरियल का नया ब्लू फॉर्मूला जिद्दी दामों का करे सफाया।
Well, 15th over underway, 83 for 7. Afghanistan is falling behind in this run chase. 100 to win of just 35 deliveries. The asking rates climbed over 17.
100 needed of 35 balls now. Fired rate up above 17.
4. Streaky, but 4 nonetheless for Fareed.
He's gone for a short ball again. He's given himself a bit of room for it. Got the top edge. He's got the ball. That's what matters. Not so much how he's got it.
impressive is the battery of fast bowlers that Pakistan were able to produce with such recurring regularity. So, we know how to throw off. Ehsanullah says, no worries, another wicket goes down. Wasim Junior takes the catch, and for brief stay at the crease has been brought to an end by Ehsanullah.
That's the short ball again that does the trick. Been the short ball that's done the trick throughout the series for Ehsanullah. Very well judged catch. Enjoyed that. Afghanistan lose their 8. Farida might demand to go for 5. It's now 87 for 8.
ज्यादा इंटेलिजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सटीरियर इमल्शन जो मौसम के हर उतार चढ़ाव में दीवारों पे पेंट को रखे बरकरार।
Diamond Paints, Pakistan's #1 paint.
Well, there was some uncertainty about it, but we do have a concussion shot that's been allowed for Afghanistan due to the injury to Najibul Zadran. And it's Azmatullah Omarzai. He's out there in the middle and gets off the mark with the very first ball that he faces.
Just gave himself a bit of room to be able to stab that into the offside. The demands of Farid Ahmed. Oh, very, very high. And a good catch. In the end, Junior. And he completed the catch. 8 for 23 now. For Ehsanullah, a couple of balls to go in this spell. Been outstanding this evening.
Shot है यार।
Rashid Khan says, take that! Another ball. And goes out into the parking lot and maybe on the street beyond.
Wow! Has he got a hold of this, Rashid Khan? Tried the pull shot to Ehsanullah a couple of times in the last over. Wasn't successful this time. He's launched it out the stadium.
Something for the Afghan fans to cheer about. Cracking it by the captain of Afghanistan, Rashid Khan. 2 boundaries and a 6. He's done all, I think most of his scoring in boundaries, but that's Ehsanullah today. Those white dots depicting the length that he's going to pick up those wickets. Short, quick, well-directed bouncers. Done the trick. It's impressive how Pakistan were able to produce quality fast bowlers. Remember, he had 22 wickets in the recently concluded PSL. Ehsanullah ends the over with a drop delivery. 15 gone. It's 94 for 8.
बैंक सरफ के जरिए अब आप अपने प्यारों की मेहनत की कमाई पाकिस्तान में बैंक सरफराज की 900 से ज्यादा ब्रांचेस के जरिए कैश की सूरत में फौरी वसूल कर सकते हैं। बैंक सरफराज, द वे फॉरवर्ड।
That's the story of Afghanistan's chase, 94 for 8. It's been a different kind of a day for the side that's won the series already. Pakistan seemed a little more organized when they came out to bat and then into the ball, the captain leading the way. There's Zadran who got cut somewhere around the neck.
lots of positives for the Pakistani team in this game. Once again, Hasanullah impressed many. And back into the score. That's in the air. Taken. Abdullah Shafiq was the fielder. And it's Rashid Khan, the captain of Afghan team, dismissed.
Yeah, he made room, hit it flat, and straight to Abdullah Shafiq, who doesn't miss many. He's good in the outfield, down the wicket. The idea was right, and he's looking to just get those runs off that scoreboard. Good catch taken. It was around chest height. Captain of Afghanistan goes for 16 or 14. 9 down now for 95 Afghanistan.
तो नंबर टायर था तो नहीं चला लगाओ लोग उठाओ और चलते जाओ ग्रिप सर्विस ऐसी तो फिक्र कैसी
Faruqi comes in as the last oversight. You're right about that. Lots of positives for both sides to take away from this series. More for Afghanistan, of course. They won the series and more self-belief. Pakistan would feel that it just gathered some pride at the end of it, and to win by this margin, good margin of victory was important. At the moment, it's 88 required.
We're talking about one team. I think they have a very good bowling unit. Batting has to improve. You know, to give tough time to the stronger threatening nations.
High in the air. This should sum it up, boys. It's going to land between all the three fielders. Yes, it does. Everyone calls for it and no one goes for it.
Nobody owned it. The claim was there. But when it came to ownership and owning it, everybody
Long on, deep mid-wicket. Ran after that. Damage it straight. Will it be cut off? No. It's a good boundary. 100 up for Afghanistan in this chase.
He's making his intentions clear. The concussion's up. Omar Zaid. He's not going to hang about. He's going to flail the bat.
It's going to be over. It's 103 for 9.
Stronger. That think he's stronger off there.
Zaman Khan back into the attack. He's got 2 overs, none for 12.
And slow delivery to start with. Straight away finding the right lane. Zaman Khan is ever improving fast bowler in the Pakistani ranks. Zaman Khan.
Nicely picked up. He's making full use of this opportunity, Umar Zaid. The concussion sub. If you can do that, then you're the right choice.
This made top order batsman proud with that stroke.
not only picked up the slow one, but delayed the stroke ever so slightly to be able to hit the ball out of the park. A terrific hit.
And actually, ball is so good at that accuracy, Zaman Khan, with those lower ones and also getting those Yorkers in the first choice to bowl those death overs. So Afghanistan after this have a bit of a break. We only go to Zimbabwe in July. Pakistan will get good 14-15 days off, and then they meet New Zealand at home for 5 ODIs and 5 T20s. That will sum up their season at home. Pakistan then travels at the same time as Afghanistan, but they go to Sri Lanka. A couple of test matches. It's been quite a while at home, one of the longest seasons. England playing 7 T20s and then test matches with Australia, the New Zealand test matches, all of the Pakistan Super League. Once again, has he got hold of it? Just dropped short. Abdullah Shafiq down there. Just get a feeling he was a little slow to judge if it's going to carry to him or not.
To him. Misjudged the flight. Abdullah Shafiq held a nice one in the previous over.
That's well done. That's well played. It's a good ball. Was that Farooqi? To the end of the over. 17 gone. 1-0 for 9.
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottles. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
Pakistan going to win this match.